In this video, we can learn how to convert a decimal number to hexadecimal, that is from base 10 to base 16. First question, that is 3479, that is a decimal number and we have to convert it into hexadecimal. Now we can find the answer. In order to convert a decimal number to hexadecimal, we have to divide the number repeatedly by 16. So 3479 is divided by 16. The quotient is 217. We'll write down here and the remainder 7 here. Again we will divide 217 by 16. We will get the quotient as 13 and the remainder as 9. Now it is not possible to divide 13 by 16, so we'll write stop. So we'll stop right here and we'll write down the answer. Now we'll write the answer from bottom to top. There is a chance of writing like this 13, 9, 7. It is wrong because in hexadecimal representation 13 is represented as C. So the answer will be like this: C 9 7 base 16. This will be the answer. Now next question is 455. It is a decimal number and we have to convert it into hexadecimal. So we are dividing 455 by 16 and the quotient is 28 and the remainder 7. We'll write it in the side. Again we will divide 28 by 16. The quotient is 1 and the remainder is 12. Now we have to write the answer from bottom to top. So first we'll write 1. Now 12 is represented as B, so we'll write B, then we'll write 7 base 16. This is the answer. Now next question is 415. We are dividing it by 16. The quotient is 25 and the remainder is 15. Again we will divide 25 by 16. Then the quotient is 1 and the remainder is 9. Now it is not possible to divide 1 by 16, so we'll stop right here and we'll write the answer from bottom to top. So we'll write 1, 9 and 15 is represented as F. So we'll write that base 16. This is the answer. One more example is the 3509. We are dividing it by 16. Again we'll get the quotient as 219 and the remainder 5. We'll write it in the side. Again we will divide 219 by 16. Then we'll get the quotient as 13 and the remainder as 11. We have to write it in this side. Now it is not possible to divide 13 by 16, so we'll write the answer. Now 13 is represented as C. Then is represented as C. Then 11 is represented by B. Then 13 is represented by D. 13 is represented by D and 11 is represented by, it's not like that. A represents 10, B represents 11, C represents 12 and D represents 13. Yeah, it's correct. So 13 is represented as D, then 11 is represented by B, then we have to write 5 base 16. This is the answer. Next we can learn how to convert decimal fractions to hexadecimal. Now in order to convert decimal fractions to hexadecimal, we have to continuously divide. Not divide, we have to continuously multiply the number by 16. So in order to multiply a decimal fraction by 16 is a tedious process, so just multiply 2 times. So we'll take 0.03125 into 16. The answer will be 0.5. Now we will take this point part, 0.5 into 16. We'll get the answer as 8.0. Now we can write the answer from top to bottom. First we'll write this 0, 0.0. After that we'll write 8 base 16. This is the answer. Now next 0.75. So 0.75 into 16, the answer is 12.0. Now it is not possible to multiply 0 by 16. We'll get the answer as 16. So we'll stop here and we'll write down the answer. From top to bottom only one value is there. So we'll write 0 point C, then we'll write base 16. This is the answer. Now the next question is 1983.5625. So we have to repeatedly divide this decimal part by 16 and this fractional part should be repeatedly multiplied by 16. So we'll write 1983 is divided by 16. We will get the quotient as 123 and the remainder as 15. Again we will divide this number by 16. We will get the quotient as 7 and the remainder as 11. Now it is not possible to divide 7 by 16, so we'll stop right here and we'll write the answers from bottom to top. Then the answer will be 7, 11 is represented by B, 15 is represented by F. We have to write this point. After that we have to find the hexadecimal equivalent of this point part. So we have to repeatedly multiply by 16. 0.5625 into 16. The answer is 9.0. Only one value is there, so we can write it directly. 9 base 16. So this is the answer. In this way we can convert decimal number to hexadecimal and decimal fractions to hexadecimal.